Today, my friends, we are taking a trip to a beautiful city in northern Italy called Padua. This city is not just famous for its incredible art and history, it is also the home of a truly special dish, pollo alla padovana, or Paduan-style chicken. This is a recipe that has been passed down through generations, a real taste of my homeland that fills the kitchen with the most incredible aromas. It's a dish that reminds me of big family gatherings, with everyone talking, laughing, and waiting for Mama to bring this incredible chicken to the table. It is more than just food. It is a celebration of simple, beautiful ingredients coming together in a perfect harmony that speaks of tradition and love. What makes this chicken so special, you ask? It is the beautiful, rich sauce that hugs every single piece of the tender meat. We are not talking about a complicated sauce with 100 ingredients. No. This is Italian cooking where less is always more. The secret is in the combination of sweet and savory flavors, a delicate dance that makes your taste buds sing with joy. We use sweet onions, a little bit of vinegar for a tangy kick, and the warmth of cinnamon and cloves. This might sound unusual for a chicken dish, but trust me, it is a match made in heaven, a flavor profile that is both comforting and surprisingly elegant. The history of this dish is as rich as its flavor. It comes from the Veneto region, an area known for its unique and delicious cuisine. Think of the canals of Venice and the rolling hills of the countryside. All that beauty is captured in the food. Pollo alla padovana was traditionally made with the Padovana chicken breed, a very fancy bird with a big crest of feathers, looking like it's wearing a fluffy hat. While we might not all find this specific chicken at our local butcher, we can still recreate the magic using a good quality, free-range chicken. The spirit of the dish remains the same, transforming simple ingredients into something truly magnificent and memorable. So, forget everything you think you know about cooking chicken. We are not just making dinner tonight, we are creating an experience. We are bringing the heart of an Italian nonna's kitchen into your home. It's a dish that is perfect for a Sunday lunch, a special occasion, or simply when you want to treat yourself and your loved ones to something truly authentic and delicious. It is simple, it is rustic, and it is packed with so much flavor that you will wonder why you have never tried it before. Get ready because this is going to be fantastico. It's a journey of flavor I am so excited to share with you. First things first, let's talk about the star of our show, the chicken. For this recipe, you need one whole chicken, about 1.5 kilograms, which is a good size for a family. Ask your butcher to cut it into 8 pieces for you. 2 breasts, 2 thighs, 2 drumsticks, and 2 wings. This saves you a job. Always look for the best quality chicken you can find, preferably free-range or organic. A happy chicken is a tasty chicken, you see. The meat will be more tender and flavorful, and that is exactly what we want. This is the foundation of our dish, so we must make sure it is a good one. Don't be tempted by the cheapest option. Good food starts with good ingredients. Next, we need the ingredients for our beautiful aromatic sauce. You will need 2 large white onions, which are sweeter and milder than the yellow ones. We also need about 50 grams of raisins and 50 grams of pine nuts. These will add a lovely sweetness and a little bit of a crunch. For the spices, which are the secret to the unique flavor, you will need a pinch of ground cloves and half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. It might sound like a Christmas cake, but believe me, in this sauce, it is incredible. It creates a warmth that is so comforting and so very Italian. These spices are what set this dish apart from any other chicken recipe. Of course, we cannot have an Italian dish without some liquid gold. You will need a good quality extra virgin olive oil for frying the chicken and making the base of our sauce. Also, grab some chicken stock, about 500 milliliters. You can use a good quality stock cube or, if you have time, make your own. The stock will help to create a lovely, rich gravy that keeps the chicken moist and succulent. And for that little bit of a tangy kick that balances the sweetness, we need 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. This acidity is very important. It cuts through the richness and brings all the flavors together in perfect harmony. Finally, let's get our finishing touches ready. You will need a little bit of plain flour for dusting the chicken pieces. This helps to create a beautiful golden brown crust when we fry it and also helps to thicken our sauce later on. Don't forget the seasoning. Sea salt and freshly ground black pepper are essential. Always use freshly ground pepper if you can. The flavor is so much better than the pre-ground dust. And for serving, a little bit of fresh parsley chopped will add a nice touch of color and freshness at the end. That's it. A simple list for a spectacular dish. Now let's go to the kitchen. First, we prepare our chicken. Take your beautiful chicken pieces and pat them dry with some paper towels. This is an important step because it helps the skin to get nice and crispy when we fry it. Nobody likes soggy chicken skin, right? Now, put a few tablespoons of plain flour onto a plate and season it well with salt and pepper. Take each piece of chicken and lightly coat it in the seasoned flour, shaking off any excess. This thin layer is all you need. It's going to create a beautiful crust and help our sauce to become thick and luscious later on. This simple preparation is the first step towards chicken perfection. Now, it is time to bring the heat. Place a large, heavy-based pan or a casserole dish over a medium-high heat and add a generous glug of extra virgin olive oil. When the oil is hot, carefully place the floured chicken pieces into the pan, skin side down. Don't overcrowd the pan. If you need to, do this in 2 batches. We want to fry the chicken, not steam it. Cook for about 5 to 7 minutes on each side until it is a beautiful golden brown color all over. The kitchen will start to smell amazing. Once all the chicken is browned, take it out of the pan and set it aside on a plate for a moment. In the same pan, using all those lovely chicken juices, we make our sauce. If there is too much fat, you can pour a little bit out. Add your thinly sliced white onions to the pan and cook them gently over a medium heat for about 10 minutes until they are soft, sweet, and translucent. Don't rush this part. We want to coax all the sweetness out of the onions. Now, add the raisins, the pine nuts, the ground cinnamon, and the ground cloves. Stir everything together and cook for another minute until you can smell those beautiful warm spices. This is the heart of our pollo alla padovana right here. Finally, let's bring it all together. Pour the white wine vinegar into the pan and let it bubble for a minute, scraping up any delicious brown bits from the bottom of the pan with a wooden spoon. This is called deglazing, and it is where all the flavor is. Now return the golden chicken pieces to the pan, nestling them in amongst the onions and spices. Pour in the chicken stock until the chicken is almost covered. Bring it to a gentle simmer, then reduce the heat to low. Cover the pan with a lid and let it cook slowly for about 45 to 50 minutes. The chicken will become incredibly tender and the sauce will thicken into a glorious rich gravy. After simmering away beautifully, your pollo alla padovana is ready. The chicken will be so tender, it is almost falling off the bone, and your kitchen will be filled with the most incredible sweet and spicy aroma. Before you serve, give the sauce a little taste. This is the moment for the chef to check their masterpiece. Does it need a little more salt? A touch more pepper? Adjust the seasoning to make it perfect for you. The sauce should be a beautiful balance of sweet from the onions and raisins, tangy from the vinegar, and warm from the spices. It should be thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. A perfect gravy to hug the chicken. When it comes to serving this dish, I like to keep it rustic and simple, just like a nonna would. You can bring the whole casserole dish to the table for everyone to help themselves. It looks so inviting and homely. Or you can arrange the chicken pieces on a large, warm platter and pour that glorious jewel-like sauce all over the top. Make sure you get plenty of the soft onions, raisins, and pine nuts with every spoonful. To finish, I love to sprinkle over some fresh chopped parsley. The vibrant green color looks beautiful against the rich dark sauce and adds a little burst of freshness that cuts through the richness of the dish perfectly. So, what do you serve with this fantastic chicken? My absolute favorite side dish for pollo alla padovana is creamy, soft polenta. It is the perfect partner for this dish. The polenta is like a soft, comforting pillow that soaks up every last drop of that incredible sauce. There is nothing better. If polenta is not your thing, don't worry. This chicken is also wonderful with some simple crusty bread for mopping up the juices, or even some fluffy mashed potatoes. You want something that will complement the rich flavors of the chicken and sauce, not compete with them. A simple green salad with a light vinaigrette would also be a lovely fresh side. This dish is so much more than just a recipe. It is a taste of Italian history and a celebration of beautiful, simple cooking. It is a dish that proves you don't need complicated techniques or expensive, fancy ingredients to create something truly special and memorable. The unique combination of sweet and savory flavors makes it a wonderful surprise for your family and friends. It is comforting, it is elegant, and it is full of love. So please, I ask you to give this recipe a try. Bring a little piece of Padua into your kitchen, and I promise you, it will be a meal that you will want to make again and again. Fantastico!